What up, Buzz fan? Back on another Beers Buzz video. I'm Casey.
Court.
And we checking out LOWKEY.
Relatives featuring Logic.
Yo. So this is climbed the rungs of the request lane because Stu be commenting on every video we put out, letting us know to check this one out. Y'all know we love LOWKEY.
And you know we love Logic too as well.
Fire. And not me looking Logic. This looking Logic.
Yes, yes. Like the UK version.
The UK version of Logic. And we ready to get it.
Let's go.
Cheers, Buzz fans.
The views expressed in this track are not directly those of LOWKEY or Logic. We're just drawing attention to the lifestyles which some people lead.
I was born in Bermondsey, one of the south parts.
And I was born in Basra, south side of Iraq.
We used to play football outside in the park.
We used to dodge bullets outside in the dark.
I never prayed, I was told there isn't a God.
I prayed 5 times a day, it's like I live in a mosque.
Me, I'm easy with a pint and some cricket to watch.
They've sanctioned everything we got, so now it isn't a lot.
My mum and dad worked hard, always had employment.
My mum just left and my dad got poisoned. I was young, but I was told that the government did it.
From my heart, I can say that I love being British.
I was told that.
I got it.
I love how they're doing this though, you know, how they're, like they're painting the pictures though, just like from two people from like two totally different hoods or whatever, just like totally different lifestyles and everything, man. And I'm like really curious like how like it's all gonna kind of collide and everything, man. It's gonna
and I like that they're showing like the different upbringings of like kids and like in different parts of the world, right? Like there's almost like no reason for like a 16-year-old's life to be so drastically different just because of where they were born is basically kind of like what they're coming back at it with.
Exactly.
The government did it.
From my heart, I can say that I love being British. I grew with 5 older brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I had a lot of siblings, but some have gone missing. Now it's just me and my little sis.
Britain's got a lot of immigrants. They take our jobs every day. I swear I'm sick of it.
My uncle's trying to get to Britain quick.
I'm trying to find a job.
Me, I'm still illiterate.
Every 2 weeks I'm signing on.
We only had school a little bit.
I got kicked out of school very early, labelled as an idiot.
Before my uncle left us, he gave me his gun.
My girl just gave me a son.
You see, it's hot where I live. Every day I bake in the sun.
It's cold where I live, so I read every page of the Sun. And I'm getting mad with what I look at and read.
I just met a couple elders that are good on their dean.
My dad told me joining army would be good for the peas.
I started meeting, now I'm training with the Mujahideen.
Dang. So now they're painting the picture of like how like each side ends up joining or going like to war with each other. Like
it's just,
and each side is basically
like, I'm kind of just like I don't like in a way it's kind of just like their own personal roadmap, right?
Right.
It's like they go through this, they go through that or whatever, this struggle, that struggle, and then it's just like they end up getting like affiliated with like this group, these people or whatever, and then it all just like comes to, hey, you know what? Like maybe joining this would like help, shape my situation or, change my situation for the better,
Well, but there's that part of it.
Yeah.
But then I think they're also like LOWKEY and Logic. I think that what they're going to do with this is they're going to tie it back to it doesn't matter where you're from. Your government is going to ultimately decide where most people's like viewpoints and like what their life decisions, like the roadmap for their life, as you're saying, for like people that don't make a lot of money, like what that's gonna look like. You're gonna like ring the patriotism flags, right? Like and like that kind of stuff, or like you need to do it for your country, or even if it's just monetary, right? Because he's talking about like my dad was telling me if you need to get your P's up, you just had a kid, go join the military, like this and that, like whatever, right? So like there's a bunch of different ways to kind of like look at that whole thing. But it is interesting, like the way that they're painting the picture for like both sides kind of come, basically, essentially doing the same thing, but for a different reason, a different cause or whatever. But ultimately, they're doing the same thing.
Me would be good for the peas.
I started meeting, now I'm training with the Mujahideen, because I've heard that the Westerners are coming with bombs.
I spent months in the regiment training up to be
But
strong.
this is my land, my country, I'll defend it till I
I
pass.
just got the message that they're sending me to Iraq.
Pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cry the same tears.
You cry for your relatives.
I'm one way or another.
My brother, we're all relatives.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cry the same tears.
You cry for your relatives.
I'm one way or another.
My brother, we're all relatives.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's where it is. Now I'm in the south of.
I like what they're saying with that, man. It's just like everybody is, you know, like in the same type of conditions and everything. Like everything is all relative. Like they're all relatives in like some way,
Right.
because it's just like they have like the same type of hurt. They go through the same, you know, triumphs and glories and just like stuff like that or whatever. Though, you know, it's just like it's like the same on each side, though. You know.
Do you remember? I can't remember which movie it is. And I think it's based on a true story where, like, during World War II, the soldiers that were all like in the trenches, and maybe it was World War I, but they on Christmas they stopped fighting and they like met together and they like ate Christmas dinner together, and then they went back like the very next day back to fighting because they were in the same.
Yeah.
Right, like they had like a little mini truce for a day or so, and then they went back to like fighting their wars because they're like you're saying they're fighting like the same thing. They're in the same position, just on different sides.
Yeah.
Iraq. It's a smelly place, I don't know who to trust. Everybody's got a hairy face.
Basra's a scary place, it's worse than it used to be. They're dropping bombs every day.
Even little boys shoot at me.
I shoot at white faces and any green suit I see.
Every regiment's lost a couple of troops, we lost 2 or 3.
I still go to pray in the same place the mosque used to
I
be.
see little kids starving to death with no food to eat. But an order's an order, we gotta clean the city up.
They see how we're suffering and still they don't pity us. They shoot us every day, tomorrow is probably me.
We're trying to help these bastards, but it's like they don't wanna be free.
Yeah, these people don't know what freedom is.
I saw my colleague rape a woman against her will, but I didn't agree with it.
I shot a soldier in the face.
Wow. You know, it's just like at the same time too, it's just like from both sides, like they're not seeing each other's side. Like they're not seeing like what they have to deal with though. You know, it's just like, you know, the person in, you know, the civilians position is not looking at, you know, what the uniform guy has to go through or whatever.
Right.
And it's just like the uniform guy is not seeing things through that civilian's eyes either though, you know.
Right.
And so it's just kind of just like, you know,
Well,
like,
that's
what
how
do
they-
you do though, you know?
Yeah, that's how they keep that, that thing going.
Rape a woman against her will, but I didn't agree with it.
I shot a soldier in the face and then I had to run
My
quick.
sergeant got shot in his face by some dumb young kid. Now I just wanna go home, that's where my heart is.
My heart is in Basra, yeah, and never will I part it.
This war's going nowhere, tell me why did we start this?
I'm fighting regardless till I'm resting where Allah is.
Come to think of it, I should've never joined the army. And when I think about it, I don't hate these Iraqis.
I hear bullets flying past me. I'm scared, but I can't run. I take my sister upstairs and get my uncle's old gun.
I don't know if it's terrorists or just some civilians, but I've been told to neutralize the threat up in that building.
I see the soldiers, they're about to pass. I take my pistol out and
A
blast.
bullet whizzes past my face and tears my friend's mouth apart. I saw red, started shooting to make them all dead.
I tried to guard my sister, but a bullet hit her
I
forehead.
ran up the steps to see if I buried them all, but all I saw
Was my little sister dead on the floor.
pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cry the same tears.
You cry for your relatives.
On one way or another,
My brother, we're all relatives.
home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cry the same tears.
You cry for your relatives.
In one way or another,
My brother, we're all relatives.
home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Wow.
So deep.
Wow. And it's just like I love how like the back and forths, you know, was going on and everything, man. It's just like, you know, like the you know, like the uniform guy is like, I'm telling his side and everything like that, man. Like he's trying to like dig through everything, man. Like his boy getting shot, and he's like, damn, I don't know what to do. I gotta shoot back. I gotta, you know, protect because like it could be me. And then, you know, the civilian on the other side is like, dude, I gotta protect my sister or whatever. Like I'm caught up in all of this drama because of like what's going on like with our leadership or whatever, you know, but I still gotta protect mine because ain't nobody protecting me. And so, you know, it's like, damn, wow. Wow, this is like one, wow.
Crazy story.
Yeah, that's where it is.
They're painting they bring forth a really powerful message, and it's super true. Like if you can imagine that everybody, your neighbor, whoever, is your relative, then the world will be a better place.
Exactly, man.
Because even if you don't like your relatives, you're not shooting them, right? Like
exactly. I mean, like you're like find like some way to, like
okay,
you want to though, you know, like you go and take a breather, and then you come back, and then like y'all regroup and y'all talk about things. So you
I'm
know
pretty
what
sure
I mean?
I wanted to murder my brother a time or two.
Yeah, definitely.
Buzz fam, STU or Stu, really appreciate you putting us on.
Yeah, appreciate
if y'all new here, join the Buzz fam, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification so you don't miss anything.
Yep.
And let us know what else to check out from Lowkey and Logic, because these dudes, like,
yeah, man,
they make some pretty amazing and powerful music.
Yes, they do. It's amazing. Yeah. So hey, just like drop that in the comments, right? Because like we want to hear like some more jams by these guys right here. All right.
We'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.